Hello everyone. In this video, we will read about the OPPS concept in Python. So, I hope you all know what is the OPPS concept, or if you doesn't know, I will do it in this lecture. So, OPPS stands for Object Oriented Programming. In OPPS, mainly there are two both important things like class and objects. So, firstly, what is OOPS? So, OOPS is a means object-oriented programming is a programming approach where we can organize a program using object and classes. Some Python OOPS provide important concepts such as class, objects, construction, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction. These are some important concepts. So firstly, we will read about advantages of OOPS. So it provides a clear structure to a program and makes code easier to maintain, reuse, and debug. So it makes the code easier to maintain and helpful to reuse in the upcoming time and helps keeps your code dry. Don't repeat yourself. It means it tells that don't repeat your code twice and thrice or every time. It allows you to build reusable application with less code. So tip is the dry principle means you should avoid writing the same code more than once. Move repeated code into functions or classes and reuse it. These are the tips. So next we will move to classes and objects. So what are the classes? A class is a blueprint or a template where we can create a objects. So here you can also see a class defines what an object should look like and an object is created based on the class. For example, class are fruits and car. Objects are these. So inside fruits, fruit is the class and inside fruits, apple, banana, mango are the objects of the class. And car is the vehicle. And inside car, there are many types like Volvo, Audi, Toyota, Mahindra, anything. So class is a blueprint or a template for creating objects, and object are the instance of the class. It means object will be always uh, match with the class means uh, like apple, banana, and mango are the instance of the class means fruits. So classes are the blueprint and objects are the instance of the classes. So let's take one example for classes and exam object and classes for your better knowledge. So here we will make oops.py. So here for the class, I have told you that a class is a blueprint template for creating an object. Like we have made a class. If you have to make a class, you have to use the class function, then class student, then name is like my name and age. Okay. Then we have to run and execute the code. Here nothing is getting, but here I want to tell you that student is the class in this code. So here you can see that student is a class in this line of code. Let's take one more example. Let's take this same example and like take S1 initialize with the student because student is a class and here we are assigning with S1. Then print S1 dot name. And if so, here you can see that we have firstly made a class name with the student, and here is given some value, name is equal to Krishna, age is equal to 20. Then we have taken a variable as s1 and assign the class means student to the variable s1 and then printed the s1 dot name. So it will print Krishna here. Here you can see that, but this is the process. S1 assigning and the student means the class. This is the object part because object are the instance of the class. So here you can take anything like if you want to print the age also, so you can remove name from here and age you can see Krishna and 20 will print here. You can see the output. So I want to tell you that we here firstly in this line of code, firstly we have created a class name as a student, then we have taken some names is equal to this and age is equal to this, then we have taken a variable name as s1 and assigned to the class name which is student, then we are printing the name and the age. These are the part of the object and these are the part of the class because at the upper side we have made a class, then at the lower side we have made the object which are the instance of the classes. So I hope you all clear. Before going to another things, there are some types of method. I want to I want to go to my slide. Before going to init method and all things, I want to go here inheritance. Python int inheritance. Wait for a minute. Inheritance. So here you can see that inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all methods and property from the another class. In the sort method, inheritance allows one class to acquire properties of the another class. It means it tells about the if one class want to acquire the properties of the another class, so we have to use the inheritance like parent class and the child class. You can see parent class is the class being inherited from also the base class. Child class is the class that inherits from another class. Create a parent class. So before going at this parent to child class, so there is a too long line of code before moving to this inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and abstraction. I would like to give you a brief description about that. Then we will go to the coding part. Okay. So we will move to Python polymorphism. Polymorphism is the ability to change. Wait for a minute. Polymorphism is the method or ability to behave in the different manner. So here you can also see the word polymorphism. Polymorphism means many forms in a programming. It refers to the method function operators with the same name that can be executed on many object or classes. Function of polymorphism is an example of a Python function that can be used in a different object in the length. You can know the why length function is used because we have to find the length. Whenever we have to find the length of any object or the function, we use the length function. And for the string also return the number of the character. Here you can see that x is a variable and inside this some value is given hello world print len of x. So I want to see that you all are getting or not. So kindly give me the answer of this question. I am waiting for your response. This is a very example question regarding to the string. You can see that these are enclosed in a quotes. So len means the length of the string. So here you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and there is a space, so it will also count 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is also 12. So here you can see that the output is 12. So in this thing you can't uh, forget that space. You include that space also, it will also mark a digit here. Like if you remove the space hello world like this, the output will be changed and the output will be 11. Here you can see that the output is 11. So in the string, if you use the space, so it will also make a sense. So in a tuple, for tuple, len returns the number of item in the tuple. So here you can see that here a tuple, my tuple name is given, and I have told you also that what is the major difference between the list and the tuple. List are enclosed in the square brackets and tuple are enclosed within a parenthesis. So you can see here tuple is a enclosed in a parenthesis. So here you can see that inside a tuple some fruits name are given: apple, banana, cherry. Again we are printing len my tuple. So I hope you will give the answer of this. So answer will be 3, because inside the my tuple it means inside the tuple there are three fruits name apple, banana and cherry, so the length will be 3 here. Inside each thing only some criteria is used, like you cannot miss the space here, you have to include the space there. So tuple is for the dictionary. For dictionary, len returns the number of key value pairs in the dictionary. Let's take one example. This dict is a dictionary name, means a variable name as a this dict. I have told you that for making a dictionary, you have to make firstly enclosed within a curly braces. So here you can see that curly braces is used at the starting and the end. So here is a brand name as Ford. You can know that Ford is a brand name of a car. Model is Mustang, Mustang GT, most favorite, and year 1964. So here you can see that length this dictionary. So you can see here these brand model years are wait for a minute. These brand model and year are the keys, and Ford, Mustang and 1964 are the values. I have told you earlier also. So length of this dictionary is brand, model and year, means there are three. These are the keys and values pair. You know that dictionary is the combination of key and value pairs. So before dictionary, polymorphism is done. Example we will cover in the next lecture. Child inherits the. There is some example, true or false. One object cannot have a method with the same name as another object method. So I want to know that kindly DM the answer in the comment box. I am waiting for response. I hope you have commented. The answer is this. Submit your answer. Uh, Here one more question. Method with the same name but for different objects can have different content, but the return value has to be same data type. So what will be the answer?